John kind of forces his way into our lives in a certain way, and we kind of see it as a just kind of life going with the flow, that this is the time, and then during this time that we've kind of been talking about it, this guy shows up, and we really all dig him, and we like hanging out with him, and we're kind of going with the flow. She's just been really not really interested in I mean, if there was someone interesting, I think, who came along, but she just gets so much from being with Cyrus that there's not really a lot of reason to hang out with anyone else. It's always just been her and Cyrus, and she and Cyrus have always had a great time. They make music together. She homeschooled him, and they just really make each other laugh. I love how the camera work is, because a lot of times we have two cameras at the same time, so that really allows, when we're making things up, that there's always the reaction caught on film, and we can always toss the ball back and forth. And both cameras are catching everything. You don't have to recreate it when it's over on your side. And that's really, really unusual, and it's really great for actors. No matter whether you were doing a comedy or a drama, it's fantastic, because you're just right there in the same exact moment with your scene partner. And to have Jay operating at times, it's just really cozy and intimate, and just, it's like all performing at the same time. I mean, the camera is like a performance element, and because he has to put himself in that, it's almost a vulnerability that he has to bring to it, because he's throwing himself in the ring with us in a way. I like exploring the dynamic of these three people at this particular moment in their lives. Is something I really hadn't seen before, and kind of the subtleties of parenting and being like overly, is it codependence, is it love, what's happening in these intricate relationships between parents and children, and you know, even the most kind of conscious and at the forefront of healing arts and trying to like be an aware person, still having blind spots and losing your way, and kind of having to open up to new experiences. I don't really think of him as, he's like playing my best friend, and so it's really easy to just hang out with him and just take it from there. And he's really, I can see just how many more brilliant performances he has inside him just being with him every day. I just see how his mind works, and I know he's just going to be so creative and vital for so long. I think that it's like a very purposeful looseness. It's like a kind of crazy Buddhist approach, maybe. I don't know how they developed it, but I think it's they really come from a lot of openness and communication, and yet they're very, very clear and strong in their ultimate vision.